Hey family, this is Darlene. I'm going to be covering an agate slice this morning to create a necklace. So this is my agate, and I'm going to get some wire. Oops. We'll get some of this wire, gold tone, 18 gauge wire. Go ahead and cut us off a nice little piece. And I like to start it off by just kind of wrapping and holding the wire securely as you wrap, and flatten it down as you go. And if you notice on this agate, there's some little grooves all along the sides. So what I like to try to do is put the wire as I wrap it in those grooves, because it allows it to hold it. So when I wrap, and then I'm going to take it downward like this, and then keep wrapping, and take this part up. So what I want to do as I'm wrapping it is I want to grab a bead, and what happens with that is it begins to have some character on the front of the agate slice. So I'm going to wrap, and then I'll wrap, bring it back down, and then bring it around the back. So when I bring it around the back, I'm going to take the wire and tuck it under that wire. Bring it out, wrap it around again, and then take my pliers and then put it right up under. Okay, so then I have this one, and I want to put another bead on here. So let's use this natural stone just to give it an idea of what that will look like on here. So I can lay it maybe here, and then I'll wrap, come back down, and I should be able to take that wire under that wire, and then pull it, and then be careful with the wire too, because it will break. So I'll pull that through, and then when I pull that wire under that other wire, it gives it even more security, right? So now I want to take that wire and maybe fold it over somewhere, like maybe here, right? And I think I have a flat bead. Let's try this one right here. I want to put that bead, and that matches well. So I can take it, wrap, and then wrap, and I want to get around the back. So that's where I want to end up, the back. And then I'm going to take the wire, fold it under, or at least try to get it under. Try to pull this up a little bit. Okay, so I've got that under, and then I want to take it, and I want to wrap that wire, and then go ahead and tuck it, tuck it, yep, tuck it, just like that, smash it. And then that covered that so far. And the trick with that is this is very, very, very secure. And what makes it secure is because the wrapping of it and then tucking it around that wire. And on top of it, the sides have grooves where that wire can kind of fit in there. It's almost like mountain climbing. And you find those little grooves in the mountain where you can put your foot and it's secure. that's like on the side of this agate slice. So that's a good thing. That's why I love to see grooves on any type of piece that I use if I'm going to wrap it, because I can lock the wire on there like that. And see, this is gorgeous just like this. I can leave this just like this and go ahead and start to create a necklace for it. So with this, or I can add a little bit more at the bottom. Let's try to add a couple more pieces at the bottom, a couple more beads, just to see what we get. I'm going to take my wire, see wherever I can push it under at, and that'll be right there. And I do that because it's secure under the wire, and then I'll eventually take the wire and then wrap it. So right here, I'm going to take that wire and maybe do it like this. Wrap it and then bring it around so it's secure on here. And if I can't pull it that way, I can pull it this way. Up through the back. And okay, and remember, with the wire, even if I'm not able to get this like really tight, that's still fine, because I can do the little, when I take the wires, the pliers, I can, you know, do my little twisting and that kind of stuff. So right now I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just go ahead and put another bead on here. Let's try this one. I might not want to use this one. It's kind of a big bead, but that still matches. It still matches, and I think I'm going to use this one. So I'll take the wire, take the wire, and I'll wrap. And then I'm going to go up, take it through the back here, because I need it to be secure. Hang it on something, grab it on something, attached to something. Just like that, right? And that's the bottom part of that. So then what we can do, let me see, do I want to put another piece right here? I can probably, let's see. Yeah, we can put that right there too and fill that little space in. So I'll put that there. And then it's just a matter of finding out where you can lock the wire in at. What's a secure place to wrap it. And for here, for this one, it would be back here, more than likely here. So I'm going to have to clip a little bit of it. And then we'll wrap it under. And we want to make sure we got at least one good secure wrap around that wire. And then you want to make sure you don't feel anything poking, nothing. And you can always go back and manipulate your wire, you know, twist it up if you want to, make it look some little grooves in it, you know, however you want it to look. And see, that's pretty just like that. So then I'm going to take this piece and I am going to wrap it. See if I can get it under this one. Let's see. And it looks like I should be able to, so let me see. And if I can't, I'll just find somewhere else it'll go, which is probably right over here. Yep, right there. As long as you can find a place to take that wire and bring it around and be able to secure it, that's basically all you need. And we'll go ahead and close it down so we don't feel anything sharp. Everything is nice and tight. And that's a covered agate slice. So then what we want to do is we want to create the necklace part for the agate. So how are we going to hang this? I'm not going to use a jump ring. I don't like the jump rings for the necklaces. I like to create my own bevel like this. I think that is the most jazziest bevel you can find. So I'm going to take some wire. And go ahead and cut that wire. You know what? Let me see something. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever did it like that. I was going to try to double it through there, but that ain't going to work. So we'll just put our wire in there. And that's a lot of wire, so I'm going to cut maybe that much off. So what I want to do is I'm going to take these two and begin to twist those wires together. And then you want to be careful with the twisting because the wire will break. So I'm going to twist it. And then have a little space. I want to squeeze like you guys know how it should look, like that. And then I want to take it and then begin to wrap and wrap. And then I'm going to go down some with it, with these double wires. And I'm going to wrap it like that. And I'm going to wrap it, and then I'm going to bring it back up because I need to tuck the wire in, right? So this wire, I need to clip a little bit off so I can tuck it. And this one, I want to lift that wire up so I can clip it. And I can roll it and then tuck it. So then I got this one, I want to roll it and then I want to tuck it right up in there. And then this is our pendant. We just covered this agate slice and beads with wire. And what we want to do, let me see if I'm going to make we'll do the necklace part for it quick. So you want to get your wire. Okay, so this is what we are going to do with this. And remember, I said I was talking about that extra space. Right here is like all that extra space. Right? So we want to put, let me see, do I have something over here? I might have 2 of these. Or you know what? Let's try the washer. See if that gives us a nice little look to start us off. Oops. And I'm trying to stay in the camera with this wire, but you know how this wire does. It's fussy. So you can see what the washers does. It closes in all that extra space. So if we didn't use the washers or something that would close against this part, that would just be like a lot of extra, just a lot of space, right? And that's not what we want. We want it to cover. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the washers, and then I'm going to go ahead and we'll put some of these rondelle beads on here. And then I want to see what it looks like before I begin beading. So you can see how that'll look. And then we could just start beading. So I've got some nice big 12mm floral print beads, and see, I like to look at it and see what it's going to look like as I make it. That's already pretty. I mean, just pretty already. And the more funky the beads, the more beautiful the piece is going to look. And you know, I like these spacers, so go ahead and put about 4 of these on here. And we'll see what it looks like. And that's what we got so far. That's gorgeous already. Okay, so we'll put, let's try one of these and see what we get. And I like those, I like the coconut chip beads. I need to order some more of those. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to order them in all different colors when I order this next time. I just love the way they look. Especially when you use them on necklaces. Now, let's see. We'll do one of these. These are clay beads. Okay. And you can see how that looks already. And we'll put a spacer. And I like this bead, so we'll see what this one looks like on here. And that's what we get. Very different, very unique piece. So we'll put a couple more spacers. Three. I haven't even had the chance to take pictures to put any of these pieces on the website or in my Etsy shop. So I need to, I'll probably do that over the weekend, take a lot of pictures and populate the, okay, so we'll do that and then populate the website and the Etsy shop with new product. Okay, so that. And then we want to, okay, this is what we have so far for the necklace. We could add more beads and we can make it as long as we want to make it. Or we can even add, we could stop here and make it a choker type necklace, or we could just keep adding more. So what I'm going to do is add a couple more beads. Oops. And then we'll add another spacer. Add one of these wood beads to each side. And this is what we have, right? So I'm going to actually make it longer than what I would make it, because I'm not going to add the clasp on here, and I am going to fold the end. So, but later I'm going to take some beads off and make it, you know, I'll do it a length that I want to do it. But in the meantime, just to show you guys how it actually looks. Oops. Okay, and then we'll add another spacer. And anytime you can get these spacers, because I got these spacers, it was 1,000 of these for, I think $6.99 on Amazon. So anytime you can get a whole lot of spacers, go ahead and get those spacers, because they're like fillers for anything that you're creating. You might be low on beads, or you might have a certain amount of beads. And if you have a lot of, did I do that off? Hold on, hold on. I think I went off somewhere. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, I didn't. I did that right. Okay, that's how that is going to look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just fold the wire at the end, because I'll finish this later. And I'm going to fold it way up here, so if I want to add more beads or something, the bend of the wire won't interrupt with me adding beads on. So this is how this looks. Oops, 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 oops. I have to do that one more time, so we don't have these beads all falling off. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So let's do this. Like, Darlene, what you doing? I'm trying to show you what this looks like without me finishing it completely. And we will, this will give you an idea. for what it looks like. Then there you go. We started this off with a agate slice, and I got these agate slice. I think it was 12. You know, I don't be remembering stuff, right? I just be buying stuff, and I have stuff, and I don't know. But I think I got 12 of these off of Amazon. I don't remember the price, so you have to go on there and search. And I went ahead and wrapped the agate slice with 18 gauge wire using a variety of different beads, glass, stone, the pearl. And then we went ahead and put our wire up here to create our bevel for our necklace to hang from. And then we went ahead and added metal spacers, clay beads, glass beads, rondelle beads, pearls, and our little hex nut. And this is what we got. And when you finish the necklace, it's all about what you want to finish your necklace with. You can use the lobster clasp. You can use those, what is that right here? You can use the finished piece where it goes through. And you can have this at the end of your necklace. You know, this little look right here. It's just how you want to finish it off. And even if you have a different way, once you create the round piece on the end where you would add your jump ring and your lobster clasp, you could even add some leather. If you think about how we did the leather knotted around the bracelets, you could even do that around the necklaces. Not a whole lot, but just enough to actually give it that look, but you wouldn't leave the leather pieces extended. You would kind of cut those down, you know, make them to fit almost like if they were a bead. And that's a whole nother look right there. So it's like there's a whole lot you can do to make jewelry look absolutely wonderful. So with this one, what I'm going to do is, because I have some more of the square glass beads, like what I put right here, I'm going to more than likely make a pair of earrings that match. So I'm going to probably use these beads. And as I look around, I have, I got these, but I want to do like a pink. I got a pink one, and that'll probably go well too. So I have more of these beads on my other work table. So I probably will use the pink bead, match with these glass beads to make a pretty pair of earrings. Sometimes it's just enough. And we just created an entire set, right? And how pretty is that with our agate piece? So we can do a lot more with this. We could even hang a charm from the earrings. We could wrap the earrings with a little bit more wire. You could even change the part up here and make it a post and kind of create your own post with some other type of bead. It's endless how you can make this jewelry look. But I think this came out really well. Darlene Knight for Jewelry by BDK. Thank you for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, we invite you to subscribe. And then once you subscribe, go ahead and hit the bell and then click all. And then what happens with that is you'll receive a notification each time I upload a new video. And what we're all going to do, we're going to find our creative places, and then we're going to live there. We'll talk soon.